He was a simple-minded old fool who was tricked into making out his will to a greedy, grasping, cunning old woman who persuaded him that she was in love with him. Well, that'll make a fine story to tell the grandchildren, won't it?
And what did Mrs. Morris do?
She calmed Bee down a bit and then sent us off back up here.
Well, you're lucky she didn't report you.
Oh, she understood how we felt. I think she would like to have thumped Gordon herself.
Could I have your attention for a moment, please, ladies? I am aware of your practical joke on the notice board. However, I would like to point out that the original is genuine, and we really do need volunteers to help clean up the new attendance centre. It is to be used for first offenders with light sentences, or maybe people on remand to keep them out of the atmosphere of the larger institutions.
Any chance of us ever getting there?
Yes, to work.
Oh, yes.
The chosen volunteers will be permitted to wear civilian clothes.
Hey.
But only a small number will be allowed out at any given time.
Oh, gee, it'd be worth it just to get out of here for a while and wear different clothes.
Anyone who is interested is to leave their name on the list before the end of the day. Thank you.
Well, what do you reckon?
Anything that's going to keep people out of here can't be all bad. Okay, come on, let's do it.
Do you reckon I ought to put Lizzie's name down?
Yeah, why not? A day out of here might keep her mind off her problems.
Yeah.
I just know Paige had something to do with it. But Mrs. Davidson said as there wasn't any proof, she'd overlook it this time.
Well, it wasn't all that important, surely. It was just a bit of a joke.
Wasn't your name on the notice? Oh, they've all been acting so strangely over the last couple of days. Nobody gives a damn.
You're overreacting a bit, aren't you?
If we let them get away with little things, they're only going to try for something bigger. That reminds me. What was that I heard about Smith and Birdsworth having a rumpus with Gordon Humphrey?
Well, it wasn't exactly a rumpus. Bee was only trying to help Lizzie, and it just got a bit out of hand. Well, I was there, and I didn't think it worth reporting.
Well, that was a bit out of order, wasn't it? I mean, it's not as though you're still a prison officer here. Oh, come on, all of these disturbances.
Oh, Colleen, calm down. Getting to sound just like Vera.
Hi, Lizzie. Why don't you come down to the rec room? Because I put our names on the list for going to the attendance centre, and Mrs. Davidson's going to tell us which ones can go.
No, thanks. I don't feel much like it at the moment. Are you all right, love? Yeah, I think so. I'm just a bit tired, that's all. You two go on, I'll catch up with you later.
Well, I just think it's the wrong time to be starting a new project when we're so short of staff.
There will only be 6 prisoners in the first batch. 2 officers should be able to handle them. And as I said before, it will take a certain amount of trust on both sides.
2 officers for 6 prisoners, it just isn't enough. Especially when the 6 prisoners, they're going to be in civilian clothes, able to wander about a building with no security fences.
It is my decision and my responsibility.
Well, it may well become a union matter. 2 officers out at the centre leaves us another 2 short here.
Mrs. Powell, may I remind you, you can be either acting chief prison officer or union representative, one or the other. Now, I suggest you make your mind up very quickly which one it is to be.
Well, why isn't Lizzie here?
Well, we asked her to come down with us, but she said she wasn't up to it at the moment. I'm really worried about it, Jude. I reckon this running with Gordon has really knocked her around.
Well, I think it's more than just that.
What do you mean?
I think it's a build-up of everything that's happened over the past few weeks. First the wedding been on, then off. Sid dying. She took all that pretty calmly, remember? And now a parole, and finally all this trouble with Gordon.
Yeah, I wish there was some way we could get at Gordon.
Oh, there is, love. Lenny Travers. He's already been made aware of his existence.
Lenny Travers, oh God, you didn't, did you?
Yeah. I think perhaps he might need a gentle reminder.
Yeah.
All right. Now, if you'll all settle down, I'll let you know who will be going to the attendance centre. Murray, Stokes, Smith, Burns, Birdsworth, Trapp.
Oh, tough luck, Jude.
Oh, well, better luck next time.
I expect all those selected to behave themselves and work very hard to get the centre into shape. I must stress, this is not meant to be a picnic, but I do hope you will enjoy yourselves. If you have any questions, I'm sure Mrs. Powell will be only too happy to answer them. Thank you, Mrs. Powell. You may carry on.
Keep Pal occupied. Dorian and I'll sit down and tell Lizzie the good news. Might cheer her up a bit.
Hey, Miss Powell. I thought you didn't think this was a terribly good idea.
No, I don't. And I warn you, anybody taking advantage of the situation out there will be in for serious trouble.
I don't know how you can say that. I mean, haven't we been good girls lately?
Exactly. And you're not fooling me for a minute.
Hey, Lizzie, guess what? The three of us got picked. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Lizzie. Everything's going to be okay, honest.
Dor, I just realized Sid's dead. My lovely old Sid is dead. And I'm never gonna see him anymore. Oh.
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down. But the sun and rain are prisoners too when morning comes around. Last night I dreamed we were together, sharing all the love we'd known, till I had to face the nightmare of waking up alone. On the inside the roses grow, they don't mind the stony ground, but the roses here